So this is something that I would tell my past self, right? When I began the trading journey, when I got introduced to the stock market, got introduced to investing, which was about 5, 6, 7 years ago. I'm 27 now, so around like 18, 19, I got introduced to this concept of you can make money by using money that you have. And at the time, right, I didn't obviously have that much money, but I was so interested in the concept. I was so interested, oh, wow, like you could sit at home on your computer screen or even on your phone. You could be on the beach as long as you have internet and you can make money by clicking a few buttons and going from there. That was the coolest concept and still is the coolest concept to me, that you could be sitting at a screen for 30 minutes and make tons of money, but you also, on the flip side of the coin, you could also lose tons of money. So that's kind of why I got into trading. So if you're a beginner, the advice I'm about to give to you is what I would tell myself. And that is, so a little bit about me, and it will kind of portray the message a little bit better of what I'm trying to say. So going into college, right, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to, so essentially I wanted a career that was make me a lot of money. So I thought, oh, since I want a career that makes me a lot of money, I should work in money. So I should work in finance, right? And I wasn't really introduced to that concept of the stock market yet. I just knew finance bros, finance guys, Wall Street guys. They make shit tons of money, so that's what I wanted to do. I knew what the stock market was, but I didn't really care for it. I just chose a major, and I was like, all right, let's go with that. So I chose finance as a career. Went to UConn, so it's a pretty good school. Studied finance there. Did my 4 years, whatever. And this is a common misconception people think when you're a beginning or a beginner trader is you need to be have all the market research. You need to analyze every single all the data possible that's out there in the world. You need to study 10 different you need to have 10 different tickers on your screen all at once. You need to be the best finance bro in the world in order to make money, in order to trade in the stock market. And this is coming from like a finance background. Like I studied finance. I did what I need to do, got my degree. I worked in finance. I worked in wealth management, not really what I wanted to do, but that's besides the point. So I do have a finance background. So point number one that I would give to a beginner trader, me coming from a finance background and doing this trading stuff, trading the stock market, trading equities primarily, options here and there. What I would say to you for a beginner, you do not need to have a finance background. You do not need to analyze all the data that's out there. If you're a technical, if you if you want to be a trader, right? You're studying the technicals. As a technical analyst, technical trader, you don't need to know what's happening within the particular ticker that you're studying. Say, for example, I like to trade NVIDIA. I either go long, go short, go long, go short. I keep it simple. I don't like to look at, I like to have a scanner of 100 different stocks. I don't like to, every day I'm trading something different. I like to keep it simple and I just stick with NVIDIA, buy, short. If there's no opportunity there, I don't trade. I go about my day and whatever. So I like to keep it simple. But when you're a trader, you don't really need to know the financials. You don't need to know how much revenue the company's bringing in. You don't really need to know their financial statement. You don't need to know all the bottom line. You don't really need to know any of that stuff. You don't need to know the financials behind it. Like obviously when there's big topics such as the DeepSeek situation that's going on right now with AI, obviously that's going to have an impact on Nvidia or AI related stocks. So it's going to have some fundamental impact on the stock. So that's a different story. But what I'm saying to you is you don't need to have all the market research. You don't need to read every single article on that particular ticker that you're studying or that particular ticker that you're going to trade. To be a good trader, you don't need to be the best analyst. And this is someone coming from a finance background. Coming from this is coming from someone who studied this in college, who actually worked in the finance field. You could be coming from a cooking background, nursing background, from a tech background, IT. You can come from any background and be a successful trader. My point being to you is you don't need to have a finance background to be a successful trader. You don't need to have all the information in front of you to be a successful trader. You more so have to dance with the trade. You have to dance with the market. You don't it's kind of hard to explain if you haven't really done this, but trading is like dancing. Essentially, you want to dance with the market if an opportunity is available based on how you trade. I essentially day trade, so I'm in and out. It can be within a few minutes, within an hour or two, but I never hold a trade for longer than a day. It all depends on your trading style. Investing is different. Trading and investing is very different. So if you want to be a long-term investor, then you need to know the fundamentals of a particular company that you're studying. So that's a different topic for a different day. But today we're talking about trading. You don't need to know all the fundamentals on a particular company that you're trading, a particular stock that you're trading. You just don't. And sometimes knowing the fundamentals, like I said, the bigger, if there's big news, okay, that's going to have an influence. If CPI report, all right, that's going to have an influence. If interest rate cuts or interest rate hikes, that's going to influence. But you don't need to know every little detail in order to be a successful trader. And the second point that I want to make, which frustrates the fuck out of me, to be honest, I mean, it shouldn't because it doesn't impact me. But that's when people, like, say they send me a screenshot of, like, what do you think of this trade? Like, give me some input. Or they'll send me some just information of what they're looking at right now and their thoughts. But I see so many fucking indicators on the screen. There's so much information going on that you can't even make a decision because there's so many. One indicator is telling you this, one indicator is telling you sell, one's telling you buy, one's telling you close your computer screen. Like, there's a million things going on. You don't know which to choose. And you shouldn't make a decision solely on an indicator. Indicators should only reinforce a certain idea that you have. That's what I believe. You can think differently. Maybe you trade based off an indicator. Once it hits this, you got to do that. I don't believe that's the right way to do it. I think it's just there to support you. But when people have a million indicators on their screen, like, I keep it simple. I keep RSI. I have MACD. I have EMA, SMA. That's it. That's literally it. Only SMA and EMA are the only things on my actual trading screen. RSI and MACD are their own separate charts underneath the actual trading chart. So if you know, you know. So stop over putting too much shit on your screen, because then you don't know what to choose. That's like going to an ice cream shop and they have 1,000 different flavors and you just don't know which one to choose because there's so many options, there's so many choices, as opposed to when you have 3, you're like, all right, let's just go with vanilla. Like, it's simple, like, you just straight to the point. People over analyze the indicators, or they over analyze the data, and they think maybe if I researched a little bit more, or maybe if I did a little bit more, if I had this indicator, it's going to tell me I buy and I'm going to be 100% correct all the time. Like, no, not one indicator is going to get you right. Not one article that you read is going to get you right. Not one particular thing is going to get you right. Trading is, like I mentioned, it's a dance. It's something that you have to flow with. It's not black and white. And this is why I love it, because you might see something differently than I might see. You might see a buy opportunity at this moment, and I might see a sell opportunity based on what our goals are and what we're trying to do, and based on what our risk tolerance is. And that's why I love it, because it's so ambiguous on what's going on. So that's why I don't understand why people copy trades from, like, traders, because you don't learn shit. Like, that's the dumbest thing you could do. And people trying to get all the research in the world, it's just going to leave you stagnant. It's like when you're trying to create a YouTube video, or when you're trying to over plan for a trip and you just don't do it because you're just, oh, I gotta wait until everything's perfect until I can actually make a decision. then you're just never gonna make a move. So for beginner traders, I'll leave you with this. You don't need to be a finance bro coming from someone who's in the finance background. You don't need to be a finance bro to be successful. Stop over researching, stop over analyzing, stop over doing it just in general based on everything you read, all the videos you're watching. Stop doing that. You don't need to know every little detail that's going on if you're a day trader or technical analyst. And chill out with all the indicators. Chill out. Chill out with all the shit that's on your screen. You don't need all that. You have your select 2, 3 that you use, but remember, it's there to support you. It's not there to. You shouldn't make a decision on an indicator alone. So for that, I'll leave you out with that. If you're getting new to the world of trading, or if you're someone who's been in it for a little bit, you're just not consistent. Try those things, bro. Like, try it. I'm telling you, because it's working for me. And also in the future with my videos, I know I'm doing all these talking head videos, just talking about concepts about trading and what to do, what not to do. But I'm gonna start incorporating my actual trades, what I'm doing, so I can have some sort of support or some sort of evidence-based documentation to support the things that I'm saying. So I'm not just saying stuff, so I can support the things that I'm actually saying. And it'll give you better insight when I can give specific examples. So stay tuned. Peace out.